Hey guys, this is Killrob speaking, and today we are back in Motorsport Manager with Killrob Motors after our first season. As you can see, it's complete. We have completed it, and we came in 16th and 18th place, which placed us very solidly down in 9th overall as a team. Not too bad, because, well, our target was 10th, and we had some bright moments in there. I remind you of our 4th place finish in Belgium, for instance. That was the 5th race. That was really nice. But anyway, yes, today we are going to bridge the gap between the first season and the second season, and there's a lot of things to do. We need to completely reshuffle our team. Well, not the designers, I guess, but yes, the drivers. The drivers are up for grabs, and we shall take a look at how that actually works. So what I will do now is just go forwards, pick something, anything for the car, and then see if I can still hire drivers. And if I can, I revert back to where we are right now, and if I can't, I also revert back to where we are now, so just so that I know how the game handles this, because I think this contract breaking thing, that seems very weird. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, let's get first started by getting a good overview of what we have, and maybe go to the calendar. And on the 13th is the season end event. And good news is, performance work is done is happening here. That is before the end of the season, but we also do have yet another part which we actually need to bring up to speed. So that didn't quite work out as intended, but what are you supposed to do, right? Fit parts. Oh, we can't improve the parts. Okay, let's get forward to responding to the interview first, and then repair the car, see what we have, and then I do my forward and see what actually happens thing regarding the contract, so that I don't have to pay 200,000 for breaking a contract that doesn't exist anymore anyway. Okay, so accept the interview. Simple question. Which of your drivers is the better? Wait, Faith is the better. No, he's the better. Okay. Oh! What? And that doesn't change the other driver? Oh, that's nice. That's weird. So, car repair completed. And... now she started meditating. Alright. We don't need your focus anymore. You are fired! Car repair is finished. So now let's take a quick look at our car and what parts we need to improve. For the last little bit, yes, I think I'm quite happy with the brakes now. I put them out here, get a few more points in the suspension instead. I think that's more valuable then, because we never know what we are rolling for cars in the next season for improvement cards, and it would be terrible if we again rolled something terrible, and then it is good to have at least a solid basis. If we get up a few more points, like this one to 80 or so, that's already quite the improvement. While the brakes already being at 169, that is quite competitive. Alright, but now I shall save the game and just try out how the contract stuff works, and then I get right back to you. Okay, I can't really say that I've fully figured it out, but I know now that if you wait long enough, then the other teams have gotten the drivers renewed and it just becomes chaos. So what we are going to do here is just ignore this shit and go to our favorites and start negotiating. So breaking the contract now is, well, better than them renewing it till 2019 and then have a sum of like 1 million something on it. Yes, and this definitely is a driver we want to have for the future. But also, I think this one is going to be our main driver, because look at this. He's actually 3 better in everything. He is like crazy good as a driver. and currently very unemployed. So let's approach the driver. He's interested. Oh, that sounds good. Aren't... and wow, he's cheap too! What the fuck? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's still 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. And he would be number 1 driver. That should be good, right? And contract length, we want to keep him for a while. And do we want to have him? Ah, he prefers a long contract. Okay. And whoa, he is super cheap. What the hell? He's amazing. So we put you at 4 as well, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and target position for podium. You get 45k extra. Does that sound all right? And then we need the other driver. I don't know if we want to take this guy. He seems to be quite the character, Sergio. But he may be a pain in the ass. I don't know. And maybe not so long term. Yeah, his stats, I mean, he probably costs a lot. I'm pretty sure he's damn fast though. And then we have this guy. And, okay, overtaking is currently +1. Marketability is +1, and he has a very high marketability. That's great. He doesn't look very Chinese though. I have to say, he doesn't look that Chinese. And he has a mighty fine mustache for an 18-year-old too. And he's interested. Okay, he's interested. Start negotiations. Isn't too important. Okay, number 2 driver. You are the number 2. Cost per race, existing contract, 200k. Good. Let's see. Are important. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can... that short contract. He may not be that amazing. Okay, buyout clause. He doesn't mind. Okay, even split then. Okay, even split. Yes. Let's go for that. And he prefers a short contract. Well, the only thing I can offer you is 24 months. Because there is no option. Like, this is stupid. End of 2016. That's just such a stupid option. Okay, we want to give you a nice sign. He is super expensive. Let's go with this. 500,000? But he requires that. I mean, it's crazy. Let's go one down. Quite important. Let's put you at podium as well. Okay, like this, and continue. And I think we also need to contact the other driver. That is a little too scary right now. So let's contact Sergio, the agitated butthole as well. He's really good as a driver, but he will be super expensive, I fear. Okay. He starts there. So you would be number 2, I guess? Would you be number 2? Yeah, he would be number 2. Wow, it goes up to 700k per race. That's a little steep, don't you think? Let's see if we can get him for like 400,000. Otherwise, we might have to settle for a much worse driver, or we just extend with Andre. That could also work. And he prefers a short contract. This all looks very expensive. Let's go with this and see how pissed he is after that. Okay, here we have it. Driver of the season is definitely none of ours. And Eastwood Motorsport did get the manager of the season title and prize money. We get some prize money. Give me the prize. Whoa! That is a lot. 11 million. Here we go. And I'm almost inclined to just straight up build the factory level 2. Because the longer we wait, the longer it takes for us to get there. I don't even know when the first race is, but it would be great to start building something. Shall we dare to do that? Oh, I don't know. It's 99 days. 99 days till the next race. Oh, they have very good forecast there already. Yeah, it's probably going to rain. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, you can forecast that 99 days, but it's sunny in practice. Mark my words. Oh, that makes it super more expensive as well. Cost per race 170k. That is a lot. But it's so worth it. Should we go with this? I think we need to. At some point we need level 2 factory. Okay, let's invest now. And regulation... some regulation? Oh, there's a new team. Promoted. He's promoted. Oh! Killrob Motorsport is coming down to our league. That's interesting. Oh, there are some... Fuck! There are contract proposals afterwards. I just hope my drivers are still there. Otherwise we will be in a little bit of a pickle. Yeah, we'll see. There. Okay, renegotiation. Okay, so he's not super pissed yet. Let's see. Adjust. Oh, 2 strikes. Okay. Okay. Email. Renegotiate contract. Ooh. Insulted. Just unhappy. He's too expensive. He is too expensive. I mean, we might get lucky with the German guy, Falco. He seems to be in a rut and really needs to get out of it. So we can get him on the cheaps. But this guy, I don't see much chance of us paying him. Super expensive. Okay, he wants to be at the negotiation table. But I say, go fuck yourself. So, retract offer. There you go. Nope. Sorry. Don't have the money. You're not worth it. Okay, there's the preseason starting. Okay, how much do we get? Come on. Come on. Come on. It's saving. Okay, 2017 chassis. Here we go. Design new car. Oh yeah, we saved up 7 million. Right. 12 in the pot. And... oh, fuck. But improvability is important, so either we cheap out here, and these are completely random, so I did that before, but it is completely random, so it's got completely different cards. This is kind of bad, there's no choice here, so I have to invest 5 million into this. That is expensive. So which one is better? This one is slightly better, higher fuel efficiency, same improvability, so we go with this one. And fuel supplier. There is an intermediate option. And the best for improvability is actually not the most expensive one. Then we have material supplier. Ouch, 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 ouch. Tire wear is good to have, but that is too expensive. And weak. That jump I don't think is quite worth it. Look at that. It's too bad. Brake supplier. Can't really afford much. Tire heating, tire wear. There's nothing really in here. I think we will have to live with the cheaper option there. Yeah. Because I'm not paying this. We don't have the money. I'd rather have a larger factory and improve from there. So, yes, we are going with the cheapo car. This is so much worse than last season's car. Like the basis of the car. We will be struggling a fair bit. But it only costs us... Ooh, yes! We got a bonus of 400,000! This background is so efficient. Like, everything becomes 5% cheaper. Oh, this sucks. There are a few improvements along the way, though, usually. And I really hope we do get some fuel efficiency and tire wear. And maybe even some improvability. That would be cool. Oh, there was an accepted in there. He accepted that offer. Oh my god, something! Falco, you're my hero. He, once he bounces back and gets +3 to everything, he will be dominating in the league we are in. And we have him until 2019. Wow. And he's interested in renegotiation. We will have to check that out. So we sign you like instantly. Let's take a look at details. Does it say anything about the contract, what he liked? It doesn't do that, no? Okay, we sign you. We sign you and we replace you with driver main. Indeed. Faith, you go. What? Why do we have to break the contract with her? I mean, you can just remain hired, no problem. For 1 month, there are no races. This is so weird. We continue to finances. We have to break the fucking... this is stupid. Okay. Motorsport Manager. Why don't you make sense? Terms not met. Right. Adjust. Let's see. Oh, he wants to have more. And he wants to have more. Maybe we just want to stay with one of our riders instead. Drivers. It's not cycling manager, Killrob. It's not cycling manager. But this is painful. 500,000, easy. Like this, he wants 500. Is unhappy, so 540. Let's amp this one up. And he wants at least 2 higher there. No, I'm not quite sure if we want to do that. I'm not so sure if we want to do this. This is a little above our caliber of racer we can hire right now. Apart from, of course, Falco, who is very far above our current status racer. So cancel this. And I think I will have to try to renew his contract. So start negotiations. Oh, okay. He's number 2 driver. And it's fairly important, yeah. I mean, I can't give you much better than this. Wages aren't very important to me. Yeah, that's nice. So how much did you earn there? 220. We can match that. We give you a raise. How much? Oh. So, maybe he's happy with this. 240. A raise there. A short contract. Well, that's the shortest we can give you. And we can give you podium. Podium. And big. Because if you get to the podium, then you fucking earned it. And we retract this offer. Sorry, mate. You will have to stay reserve driver for the others because you're so fucking greedy. Yep, can't pay that. Can't pay it. Yes, Engelhardt was snapped up by Killrob Motors indeed. That is amazing. And his stats will be completely through the roof. Completely through the roof for this tier of racing. And there, proposal. There's the other proposal. Do we have any other staff that needs to be replaced or extended? I don't think so. Oh, we now have 2 stars because of the new marketability of our guys. That's not bad. Our cost per race is up. But, yeah. Cost per race being up is not too bad. If we get 2-star sponsors, that will help. Offer accepted! Yes! Okay, that was easy. Alright, we got our team together. Number 1, number 2, and yeah, this will be great. This really will be great. Let's see if the pit crew now costs extra to change, if we still have a 200,000 sign-on fee or not. Let's have a look. No, they always cost 200k. Alright. Do we want to have another one? I guess. Like one more for the next season so that we have a good rotation going on. And then some of these worst ones we can just get rid of. With our new team, if we have slotted them all in correctly, we're actually 5th on grid now. Yeah, that is a lot better. Our refuel time is awful still, even though we have this guy who is decent. But yeah, we don't have guys who are equally good, basically, at refueling and tires. I'm also going to renew a few of these contracts, just so that we keep a good number of them. But this guy, for instance, no, not going to renew that contract. Alright, after this is all sorted, I think we get, whenever we need one, we automatically get like a really shit third driver. Yeah, I think so. What kind of feedback stat does Falco have? I think he's awesome in that too, right? Falco Engelhardt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He has 16, just like Andre. No, 13. He has 13. Woo! But now onwards and upwards. Oh wow, this is fast. Okay. What happened there? Scouting report finished? I don't care. A unique opportunity. I'll do whatever it takes to make this little Weasley hipster cunt a little unhappy. As long as it's not too unhappy. So, yeah, whatever. What are you talking about? Minus 25? Minus 20 happiness is perfect. It's not a classy move, but who cares? Let's do it. No, sorry, mate. No contract extension because you're slightly too bad. Sorry. We don't need a third driver. But what the hell is going on? What? Press HQ invite? Visit? Yes. Team marketability. Oh, yes. Come in. Come in. But usually you get like improvements, like car improvement stuff. And I haven't seen anything yet. That's why I'm a little worried. We're already 49% done and I have not seen a single potential car improvement coming up. That does not bode well. We do need some stat improvement. Come on. Oh, we are actually going to race against Sergio. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, he's a really good driver in this league after all. But they're paying him 660,000 per race. Well, yeah, that's not something we could afford. But also, we can't afford to not have any kind of improvability. What is this? No. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? There's no improvements whatsoever. Like, usually you get 3. 3 of them. Like, 3 stars extra for 1.5 million each. Or 1 million to 1.5 million each. And nothing. That is so bad. Like, if I wouldn't play this for these episodes, I would actually reload because that is so bad. Okay. Well, I guess we have a really shit car next season then. And there we go. There we have it. Our car is almost done. It is absolute trash. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuel supply breakthrough. Okay, that is one of these instances. So we got one. Ouch. Ouch. 2.5 million. 2.5 million is a lot. Let's have a look at what fuel efficiency we have currently. 1 1/3 star. Compared to 3 stars in last season. 2.5 million is 2 to 3 parts. 2 to 3 parts is very valuable. I think I pass on this one. If it were tire wear, I think I would say yes. because that would allow you to actually run softer tires. But no, we can't afford this. Sorry. Not for fuel efficiency. Pre-season testing is here. Okay. Let's get into the cars and fingers crossed. Yes. So this is a very simple thing. It can... Wow, he's so good. Look at this. He's a 3.5-star driver. All the stats that disappeared from him were just because of the temporary stuff, and that's why he was so cheap. Wow. Okay. Let's start testing. He is second right now. And only the butthole Sergio is first. Struggling with understeer. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. And... Where? You're 17th. Whoa. 17th versus 2nd. What the hell? You were 4 seconds slower. Is he such a good driver? Will he, like, evaporate the field with with just a piece of trash car? That will be amazing if that is true. And it's saving again. So actually, we only got offered 1 improvement. Usually, like I said, I get 3. Sometimes 4. And I think the lowest I've ever seen was 2. But, yeah. Okay. Brilliant. 11 days till the next race. And now we need to figure out what to improve. Whoa, drivers. Yeah, I think we have the best driver of all. Look at his stats! And we have him for 34 months. Shit. For basically nothing. He's so good. He is so good. Hey, but important decisions to make. Targets for the 2017 season. Alright. So definitely not 10th. 9th. Oh. 7th will be harsh. Let's see how our car is doing first. And what cards we have. So, spec engine. That will help us a lot. Because now, this season... Whoa. Look, overall... Because the engine is no longer there. We're actually doing pretty well. So we do need to check out the cards before we decide on the goals. Because that very much depends on... Oh, and our... How many more weeks? Just 7 weeks? That's great. 39 days. Before Milano, we already have our factory. And remember, last season's result was that the 8th, the 7th, and the 6th placed teams were very, very close together in performance. So I think we might actually manage to get into the middle of them all. Like, just overtake Archer, Octane, and Dragon Race Team China. That might work. It's a big goal, though. Especially with a shit car like ours. But yeah, let's check it out. So, spec engine, looking good. Gearbox. Yeah, so far so good. That's not good. Okay, gearbox sucks, but we have a pretty decent one to start out with. For the brakes, what? Oh, okay, that's already good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Something for end season too, but yeah. It's not great, because our good cards are very risky, as you can see. But this one is decent, plus 40 to maximum. And this part will be the first we are going to build, because that's just such a nice update. It gives our second... Oh, that's why. Our second car... Andre was doing so poorly because he had the shit components in it, in his car. Let's check it out, what components we have. Fed parts. Yep. There we go. Oh, no. No, that wasn't the case. He was driving on the shit parts. And now he's not super unhappy. It's just unhappy because the overall parts suck ass, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the brakes, decent to start out with, definitely, and we can fill them up with some nice modifiers here, and then this longer build, which doesn't matter that much for brakes. Plus 5 days, still pretty short, and plus 40 is a lot. There's a lot to improve for us. So that would be good. But now let's check the final one. Suspension, our problem child from last time. It's not much better. Oh, that is good though. This one is good. And we can get this one too. So yeah, this looks like we can improve it a decent amount. And reliability. Oh no, reliability. First up, we need to swap you guys out. Put all over here. We only have 11 days. 11 days to improve reliability. What is required most? The gearbox needs to be in shape. So let's put you in there. And we have otherwise spec parts for the most part. And suspension also takes time to improve. Okay, now that we have actually mounted these new parts, it shows us accurately our position on the grid. So 9th for the suspension. That's to be expected, unfortunately. We're 7th for the brakes. That's good. So we are competitive when it comes to braking. And 8th for the acceleration. We also do have our pit crew, I mean. And that means that overall pit stops will not fail that often. We have plenty of people working there now that can be switched out. Even if they're then slow, it will mean that we're not losing extra time if we need to push it a little bit. So overall, that was a lot of talking to figure out that I think we are going to risk it with 7th. Let's go. Looking at the finances, this turned out to be super good overall. Thanks to Falco, of course. He is a hero. He will be the hero of this Let's Play overall. Oh, such a dude. Okay, I look forward to seeing him racing. But look at this. Our drivers aren't even that expensive. We currently, with our sponsors, have about-ish a cost per race of 1 million. And that is without the bonuses, which we now will probably be in the range of getting 400,000 extra per race, because we can place around like 8th to 10th regularly, probably higher with Falco and much lower with Andre, because he has a shit car right now. But we are going to change that real fast, so that's good. And only 7 more weeks until we have our next factory level, which really kicks in the improvement rate of our parts. That would be amazing. Also more costly though. Cost per race will go up by 150,000 then. But with so much money, let's calculate. How many parts do we want to build this season? We don't have to build that many because yeah, there are only 3 non-spec parts. So we maybe can't buy another building upgrade right at the start of the season. And I'd really like to get a tour center just to kick off even more of the funding, because that will help. That will help us get some funds in. But that would require design center level 2. So should we actually go for that? That's super expensive too. I mean, we could potentially. It's tricky to decide this early on if that is something we want to do or not. I mean, we don't necessarily need it for this season specifically. There's not much that it directly unlocks, apart from other buildings. And, I mean, yeah, this isn't super useful. Do we get any more here? Here. So, what it does is that it would unlock the helipad and the tour center, because we are getting the factory now anyway. The simulator and wind tunnel, which we don't necessarily need, and it would take 0.3 days off for part design time. That's not that much. So yeah, I'm going to sit on this money for a while, and invest heavily into upgrading our parts at the start. And yeah, then we just see what comes out of it. I'm going to push real hard with the improvement rate, now that we have the, or not now, but in the future, when we have the factory level 2. And then our car should be competitive, despite it being so poorly spec'd when it comes to star ratings as the chassis. Oh, this hurts. It hurts seeing this. I really wanted to have a few more stars, like one extra star here, maybe another star here, that would be great. But nope, didn't work out. But from here, we're actually ready to get into the next season. Now, there's a lot of pondering in this one, a lot of manager gameplay, so to say. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys for the second season next time.